Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with our next game, and this time it's gonna be a TVP coming up for you on Red City. And Civic, how are you doing?
I'm doing quite nice. I think I'm gonna have to drink some more, I think, because my voice is a bit dying, but I'm getting ready for more awesome games. We've seen such high-level games already. From AI, we saw Orc even, playing so well, holding that all in, and I can't even wait to see what's going to happen in this game because it's a TVP.
It's a TVP indeed, and spawning here in the top left side we have qbeN, the yellow Protoss player.
And as his opponent here spawning in bottom left position, it's TDG's trOn.
Exactly, as far as I know, trOn is a German player from 4TDG, also a German clan as far as I know, and really excited to see this High Masters here playing it out in the GO4SC2 Cup. It's really a pleasure to cast so many good players in this very tournament.
Yeah, absolutely. This tournament has shown so many great players. I can't believe that there are so many good players on the same place at this time. And I mean, right now we don't see anything special going on, except for we do see a gas from trOn really early, so we might see some Reapers here. But yeah, I mean, it's so cool to see the GO4SC2, from the inside really.
Yeah, this is really a great experience also for us as a caster. We are trying, of course, to provide as much as possible, and even though we had some trouble there in the beginning stages, we are now into the groups, into the channels where we get provided the best games possible for you.
Yeah, absolutely. This is possibly the best kind of cup you can see today. Go for SC2 with great prices every month. Do check them out. Go play yourself as well. Like if you do like a competition, try it out. I mean, it's supposed to be really a ton of fun. I haven't tried myself yet because I've been busy with so much casting. But I mean, if I had the chance, I would go for it right away. It seems so nice.
Absolutely, and also the last game was a blast. Seeing that TVP on Newkirk Prescient. Let's see how this is gonna work out if actually trOn decides to go for Mac as well, or if we actually gonna see that pretty normal MMM style.
Yeah, we're going to see here. We do see a reactor coming out, and what he's going to do, except for that, he's moving out. He's going to go for a reactor and then go for the command center here. And meanwhile, qbeN is going for the Nexus after the first gateway and cybercore. So one gate expand and we have one Rex expand. Really standard. I'm just wondering what he will use this reactor for. We're going to see what he chooses to do with SV just pulled if he's going for the factory.
Yeah, the Reaper is already taking effect. Seeing exactly what his opponent is going for, that Stalker will be scaring this away. But we do have that pretty close positions here on Red City, so it's gonna be really exciting to see how this is gonna actually work out, and how, yeah, if the players actually decide to go for a little bit more aggressive style here on two bases.
Yeah, that would be really interesting. But qbeN already having Forge outs. This is so early. I think we might see some really, really greedy macro play coming out from the qbeN. If you look at the Forge here, and already trOn has scouted so much with this Reaper, but has he seen the Forge? No, he hasn't scouted the Forge yet. He hasn't scouted the second gas either, so he doesn't know what's going on. He only knows that it's the one gate expand. That's all he knows, and he really needs to see that there's a +1 coming out soon with a Robo as well. And also trOn right now, he's going for the Stargate. Starport, sorry.
Yeah, he's going for the starport. He will be trying to go for a marine mine drop. That is the kind of play we do see quite often nowadays, and it's a really cool style to not only be a little bit more on the defenses, but also taking the aggression and seeing how much damage they can actually do, and therefore qbeN can actually use that forge. Not only researching that armor upgrade he's going for right now, he can also plant some cannons, and having that pylon here already in place, there we go, the cannon has been dropped.
Yeah, that is a great choice by qbeN here. Make sure that he cannot be dropped by the Terran. But the Terran is actually pushing in here, and only 3 Stalkers is not going to be enough. We do have a Mothership Core as well, but actually pulling those back with the Reaper, that's a great move. We already see the Photon Overcharge being placed down, and he's going to have to run away.
Photon Overshot has been forced. The Reaper is still there into the main base, trying to get another worker kill, but nice pull off here from qbeN, and that sentry should be able to kill this off. Force field has been misspelled though.
Yeah, that force field might have been kind of bad actually that he used, because he still got the Reaper though, and wasting that one force field. I mean, sure, there's only one force field, but it's great to have for the ramp. I mean, if somehow trOn would just, you know, drop in the main, and he, like, if he would just drop in the main and then start running down to the natural or something, it's always nice to be able to block him off from doing that. Also, if he tries to do the run by, you can just wall him off. It's such a great move. But here we go, trOn actually will drop in the main base, and he has these Hellions though ready to just run by into the natural and kill all the probes if that would be necessary.
Yeah, let's see how this Hellions will work out. He will definitely go for a drop play and gonna go for the aggression here at the same time. Nice move here by our Terran friend. How much damage can he actually do here? Photon Overcharge is not in charge yet, but oh my god, so many workers might be killed here.
Yeah, already 8 workers dead. He's moving close to those probes stacked up, but no, he's focusing on the Nexus once again. Will the Widowmine go down? No, the Widowmine doesn't go down, and he's gonna boost out of here, killing 10 probes. That's a great move. Also scouting the Twilight, scouting the Forge. Did he scout the gates? Yeah, he scouts exactly what's going on, so he knows there's a 3-gate Robo, he sees there's a Forge, he sees the Twilight. This is great, and almost losing that medevac. Wow, that was close.
That was close indeed, and both players are still kind of on track on their economy, on their worker count. qbeN knows exactly what the timings here for his opponent, who's gonna build up so many barracks right now, and will skyrocket here on his production. A third base is about to go down here as well, and yeah, it really now depends here on the upgrades and the timing qbeN is actually seeking for. With the +2 armor upgrade and now the Templar Archive on the way as well, he might be going for a really strong timing.
It does look like he's gonna have up to, I think it's gonna be 5 gates, even 6 gates. Yeah, 6 gates and 1 Robo with the Templar Archives here, +1 charge. Yeah, it does look like he wants to go for really heavy timing here. Because, I mean, that would be a way to say for expansion, perhaps. I'm not really sure what he's thinking right now, but it does look at timing, as you say. And the drop here from trOn might do some poking damage, but it doesn't look like he's going to do way too much with it.
Yes, has to be a little bit careful there for any feedbacks that might be occurring here as well. And Storm upgrade will be finished in just a few minutes, so he will be more than comfortable to go and move out here with a lot of Warpgate units.
Yeah, absolutely. He could easily walk out here anytime soon. As soon as he gets those upgrades going, he's actually going for +1 attack now. And I'm not really sure why he's getting the +2 armor. It might just be for the Templars to survive easier, I believe, because often you want to get the +1 damage. So it might be something in those lines, but that would go. The drop here might do some nice damage to the Templars.
Oh, nicely done here by trOn, who's gonna go for a multi-prong attack here. One of the drop gets intercepted, but a lot of damage has been done here, killing off that Archon. Another medevac here in the front, as well as some units here in the middle of the map, and really keeping his opponent so much on track here.
Absolutely, and we did see that qbeN really wants to get that third up. At the same time though, trOn already got his third up, but we do see some proxy pylons here, some shenanigans might come out from qbeN quite soon. At the same time though, trOn is pushing out and is going for the attack once again, it seems.
Yeah, we have the proxy pylon, we have a lot of observers seeing the movement here from from the units here from trOn. But this is helping out him so much, and of course trying to establish that third base, getting his Zealots and the High Templars of course in position to get these storms available. Not really the best storm here, only scaring the Terran army away for the moment. But how this gonna advance? Will trOn actually be going for another attack here soon?
I do think that trOn will keep attacking, and there we go, yeah, the Doom drop, but that's just on top of Observer. He knows exactly what's going on, and at the same time, though, qbeN with the charge slots here, warping close to the third, but trOn sees it, and he will try to respond to this.
Yeah, nice placement here of the bunker. Will be prepared here by the SCVs. Nice defense here, and at the same time, nice storm here onto the drop play. Feedbacks haven't gone down here though, so really wanted to go for these feedbacks maybe, but the drop will be occurring, maybe going into the main base, and qbeN needs to prepare for this.
Absolutely, qbeN cannot let this drop hit his main base into damage, though any feedbacks here will kill the medevac, so a triple feedback will kill everything. And at the same time though, qbeN getting even more gates here with the third established here, and it doesn't know though about the drop incoming, and here we go, the drop might do some nice damage here.
Yes, indeed, but we do see the recall here from qbeN. This is maybe the timing here for trOn to go into the third base here as well, but the photon overcharge has been activated, so therefore he can defend here quite well. A little bit of a miss micro here, but at the same time he will be attacking the third base here, trying to block this off. He has a ghost here as well. Feedback going down on them, killing them off quite nicely. And oh, will he save this Nexus?
I don't think so, no, it does go. Oh, great pickup here on the medevac, saving all those units. And the feedback doesn't kill medevac completely. And at the same time though, trOn is keeping up these drops, and he might actually drop in third here, and there's a ton of probes here.
Oh my god, nice play here by trOn. Doesn't want to lose the medevacs though. He doesn't lose one of them. But behind us he is producing a lot of ghosts, and even more units are streaming out to try and attack that third base yet again.
Yeah, I mean, he just keeps attacking, doesn't really stop being aggressive. And qbeN right now getting extended thermal lance, but he doesn't have any Colossi out yet, and he's going to have to get them from the Rogues facility. He haven't even started, and that means that trOn has a big win opportunity here to attack, even before the +2 hits. Right now, trOn has one armor upgrade here in advance, but yeah, as you're saying, like, the attack is incoming here.
Nice snipe here onto the High Templars. There are three more High Templars. One of them is here on full energy. He can drop these storms here, of course, if he wants to. And now, but good time warp here from qbeN as well. But with the EMPs, he will shut down all of these ghosts.
Yeah, he managed to get a great EMP, though a great storm as well, hitting on the army, and trOn miss-microing. He doesn't run out of the storm, actually runs into the storm, and losing so much health on his units, also losing a ton of units, and right now qbeN is looking to actually equalize.
Yeah, we have to say qbeN is defending here quite well so far, but he needs to be so careful here onto the attacks from trOn. With the Zealots, he will be helping out here, actually dealing a lot of damage, but trOn keeps attacking so much. He really wants these trades to come up in this army supply. It is actually in favor for our Terran friend.
Absolutely, the Terran is ahead, and he's getting +2/+2, so he'll be equal in upgrades quite soon. But qbeN will have it upgraded quite soon, and he's gotten the Colossi out, and no Vikings for trOn. He needs to attack really soon if he wants to do any damage. But at the same time, though, we do see an expansion coming down at the same time as this engagement.
Yes, indeed, there we go. The engagement coming up. All the ghosts trying to snipe as much as possible. Nice storm here by qbeN, dealing so much damage here onto the bio army, and trOn might have to retreat.
Yeah, it does look like it, and he still doesn't make any Vikings. He makes more and more ghosts, and as you saw, the ghost did some nice damage to the Colossi, but didn't even kill it. And now qbeN is moving out, and they're almost equal in supply, and actually the army value is higher for qbeN, so he might be looking to do some really heavy damage here.
Yeah, the observer of qbeN sees the army actually retreating here, going to the fourth base. There are two High Templars trying to feed back here onto the medevacs. He knows he has the possibility now to do the big counter-aggression, but will it be enough here to kill off another command center? A lot of Marines here in this army composition, and no High Templars, and not that many units actually to deal against it.
No, absolutely not. There's not much. There's not actually much that he can do against these Marines, because he needs more Colossi. But at the same time, though, trOn keeps making more ghosts. Where are the Vikings? He has a starport with a reactor. I want to see at least 2 or 4 Vikings at a time being built here. But he's actually just keep making ghosts.
He is keeping making ghosts. The ghosts are an important fact here as well. As long as he's sniping the observer from his opponent, he can just cloak and do so much damage. And with the upgrades available, with the free 2-2 upgrades right now, not taking the free upgrades yet, interesting enough, he really can do a lot of damage onto his opponent.
Yeah, absolutely. And just as a pro's pass here comes trOn, and will he be able to deny this base? That's a question. Here comes an engagement, perhaps. And qbeN is moving on from the side. trOn needs to really dodge these storms.
Great EMPs though on the high Templars. No storms are available here for our Protoss friend. He really needs to defend this base. He really needs that income, because trOn is so far ahead here now with on bases, and he will be cleaning this up with the Colossi count.
Absolutely here. And we have 4 Colossi doing some nice damage. But where are the Vikings? There we go. 2 Vikings on the way. We already have 1, so it's going to be 3 Vikings. But here's qbeN's chance. Here's his chance to just push and kill. Where are the pylons though? We don't have any proxy pylons, so qbeN just has to move with his entire army if he wants to go for the kill. At the same time, we do see Warp Prism. We do see Warp Prism speed is being researched actually. Wow.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, and we do see the Dark Shrine as well. So this would be really interesting.
Yeah, he can use that so well to, especially on that really huge map. He can attack on different sides and keeping his opponent scanning them and defending them all the time. And now, as you were saying, he just now started his Viking production, but no upgrades there whatsoever. He wanted to finish his opponent, I believe, just a little bit early before the count from his opponent gets to just too high, but there's just not that point coming from trOn, so therefore we're gonna go into that very late game.
Yeah, absolutely. We're already 23 minutes into this game, and really none of these players wants to lose because there's a ton of money on the line. And I mean, both players are doing very well with these side attacks, making sure that nothing is really, that the opponent can never, relax, never just sit back and macro up. Everything is going at the same time here for the players. And a nice run by here with the Marauders might happen soon in the base of the 4th base of qbeN.
There we go. qbeN now finally has the time to do some aggression at the same time, but we do see trOn actually doing the run by here with the Marauders, but the cannons will have us so much.
Yeah, in the main base at the same time, we do have a drop from the Warp Prism, making so many cells at the same time. And I'm not really sure if trOn has enough in his base to actually kill this off if he warps in. And at the same time, qbeN is chasing back trOn's army. qbeN is actually maxing out right now while trOn is only on 165. And I don't think trOn is able to hold this.
Yeah, now he found a really good position, but so many Colossi. So nice storms here from qbeN, doing so much damage onto the Barrier army here from trOn, and he is actually retreating right now. And with the +3 attack upgrade, he is in the advantage.
Yeah, absolutely. He is an upgrade advantage, and anytime soon, actually, in a few seconds, he will be, and he will be killing this base, no problem at all. And I'm not really sure how trOn can respond to this, because he's 69 supply behind. He can't really do that much, and we're gonna see what trOn decides to do, because he keeps making this MMM style with some Vikings, but I feel like he's way too far behind to actually be able to survive the next incoming push.
He did great engagements, he did great counterattacks, but now he is sitting with 113 supply against 180. qbeN with great defense now coming back into this game and doing even more damage now onto the army and onto the bases here from trOn.
Absolutely, trOn playing very well this game, but qbeN right now so far ahead when it comes to army. If you look at workers killed, actually qbeN is killed 47. I thought trOn should be in the lead, but no. And as the income as well, the gas income is way ahead for qbeN. The mill is still a bit ahead for qbeN as well. Everything's going well for qbeN at the moment. And the army value, I mean, the army value for qbeN is just staggering at the moment.
That's absolutely true. This is looking really good here for our Protoss player, and he has so many High Templars now there as well as some Dark Templars to deal as much damage as possible, denying his opponent from mining here. It is almost split map here as well. qbeN taking more and more bases, and looking at the income, it is still favoring our Terran friend, but with the gas, extra gas here for qbeN, he can just establish so many warp-gate units.
Yeah, I mean, those mules give him a ton of minimum income for the time being, but remember though, I mean, qbeN is getting so much gas, just as you said, and he can just keep making more and more units. He's getting the bases here on the right side as well. I mean, qbeN right now is such a great position, but he's not attacking. I would love to see him attack a bit more. But remember though, even though the supply is way ahead for qbeN, remember that the trOn's SV count is actually about... it's about 36 workers behind.
But the actual trouble here for trOn, in my opinion, is that he just now started his free upgrades. This is such a big mistake. He will be so vulnerable to the attacks from his opponent, and I think, yeah, as long as qbeN will be attacking in that timing window, he can do so much damage.
Yeah, absolutely. He can do so much damage. And here we go. Another rumble, but trOn actually loves these bunkers behind the middle line, cleaning up those zealots, not doing enough damage really. And trOn at the moment making 5 SCVs at a time. He really wants to get his eco going again. But as you said, he's not getting. He doesn't have 3-3 yet, and qbeN might push out at any moment. We're gonna see what kind of style he really wants to get. Getting more gateways. How many robos does he have? Does he only have 1 robo? Yeah, you know, it's 1 robo though.
Yeah, he has only 1 robo. He's actually have even a lot of resources, maybe to go for a transition to air or something like that. But this is nothing he is deciding yet. He just now started his +2 shield upgrade as well as a blink stalker upgrade. Actually, not yet researched. And look at that, Civic. We actually see a nuclear weapon.
Yeah, we do see a nuke on the way here. And I think that is one of the ways that trOn can actually get back into this game. A well-placed nuke and then a follow-up push can be so deadly. But we do see a bit of a switch from qbeN here, getting so many Archons. And how many ghosts do we have on the field? We have 13 ghosts against all these Archons and 20 Vikings against 6 Colossi. I mean, sure, qbeN has a big army, but trOn has an even bigger one.
Yeah, but with the DTs here being really active, qbeN is denying that base here in the bottom right side very nicely, so trOn has to move all of this army just there to defend, and this is maybe some movement from qbeN to deny this, but hold the thought! What do we see there?
Tactical nuke incoming, and right on the warp gates here. Great choice, I feel, but will do enough damage. I'm not really sure anymore. We're gonna see here. Okay, he does kill the shields, but doesn't kill that much more.
Not really.
A bit of a lackluster here, I feel. And that ghost is like, damn it, I thought he was going to do more damage. Wasn't it a nuclear missile?
Exactly. But in the meanwhile, he at least distracted his opponent to go for a nice drop here on the top right side to deny that fresh base is here from coming up. And therefore trOn can actually do a lot of damage.
And in the middle, here comes trOn pushing out. And will qbeN respond to this in time? We'll see about that.
Yeah, qbeN actually has a huge army here, so many Colossi. Where are the Vikings? The Vikings are a little bit out of position. They might do actually a lot of damage here onto all of these ghosts. Where are the EMPs? Where are the storms here available?
Yeah, I mean, there aren't going to be that many storms here for our pros. He has 2 temples here that can storm, but we don't have so many ghosts here. I mean, I want to see EMPs everywhere. He should really just cloak and move in and start EMPing everything, but no, he's going to get qbeN from behind here, and trOn getting kind of pinch attacked here. Gonna see if he manages to get those great EMPs or not.
Nice storms and nice EMPs here as well. Where are the High Templars? All our Archons here being morphed. All the Vikings actually picking off all these Colossi, but there's not that much actually being left here for him, trOn.
No, and here we go, a nuke incoming, and that ghost is actually not spotted. And will the nuke do any damage? It doesn't seem like it. Oh, the army's moving closer though. Oh no, oh, he's moving away.
Alright.
That's just
sacrificing himself. But in the meanwhile, we actually saw a lot of DT harassment as well as a drop here in the top right side, trying to deal as much damage as possible. Also sniping down that Nexus. Nicely done, both players being so active here on the map, and qbeN is attacking into the production facilities of his opponent. Will it be enough though?
Yeah, he keeps attacking it, and that's the strength of warp gates here. You can just warp in units whenever you feel like it, on demand really warp in, and he's moving in with a nice big army here. But trOn What happened to trOn supply? trOn supply is just gone.
Oh
He's
my
actually
god.
60 supply behind. He's only on 40 right now, and he has dropped in the 5th, I believe now. Wow, so many bases.
Oh my god, these CTs were so effective, killing off so many of these bases. All this mining is completely shut down. Oh, no income here whatsoever for trOn. And
Good game,
therefore,
good luck.
GG, good luck. Wow, what a game.